Welcome back to the show. They specialize in custom compounding and personalized care. Today we're joined by Dr. Drew Gregg with You Save It Pharmacy, Peach Valley. Good to see you. Merry Christmas, it's almost time.
Yay!
And a lot of people may be thinking about, hey, I want to be a little bit healthier in the new year, and a lot of that comes with the supplements, but we don't know where to start. Right. You guys have some cool bundles going on. First of all, like, what are some of the supplements that you see people coming in to get?
So a lot of times people are coming in, especially this time of year, for immunity-related issues.
Yes.
You know,
everybody's sick right now.
They're all sick. We have the flu going around. Everybody's low on vitamin D, vitamin C. So that's one of the biggest things that we see is the confusion when you walk into the pharmacy and there's just this huge wall of supplements and nobody knows what to take. And you end up not taking anything because there's too many choices. So we've decided to curate some hand-picked supplements that we think would go best for different seasons and different things, and try to take the guesswork out of what to take. So
yeah.
And talk too about it, because sometimes people are like, wait, I can't eat this or take these on an empty stomach, or I can only do this with this. So how does all that work, and do you help walk them through that?
Yeah, so each one comes with a card that we've given the directions, we've given what's inside to make it easy to understand how to take it, what to take, what is it used for, and you don't have to think about, can it be taken together, can it be taken with other medications that I'm on. And before anybody gets them, we're obviously going to talk to them about other things that they're taking that are prescription, but as far as over-the-counter supplements, can they be paired together? We've already taken care of all that, so they don't have to guess.
Make it easy, so there's no guesswork. Let's talk about the bundles that you're offering right now. And you save some money by getting it as a bundle?
Yeah, so right now, every time we make any kind of bundle, we're taking $20 off what the regular retail price would be. When you bundle. And so, like I said, the biggest one right now that we're trying to promote is the immune booster. You don't have to think about it. You just have to know that this is the time of year that we're sick and we need something to boost our immune system. It's got vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, a lot of good stuff in there to help strengthen your immune system.
Explain too why people would want to do a supplement. Obviously, we want to stay healthier, but like you think about some of the vitamins, yeah, in a perfect world, like, I mean, are you eating 8 oranges a day or whatever you would have to eat to get, you know, those kind of value?
Right, and especially this time of year, you're not eating because you don't have, fruits are not in season right now, so we're not getting the vitamin C that we want. Nobody's really going outside a lot sunbathing right now. We're not getting the vitamin D that we need. So sometimes supplementing is really good, and you want to be careful which supplements you're using. We use professional grade supplements because we want to make sure that what is on the label is in the bottle, so they're third party tested, and we make sure that we do that as
Good information. Definitely taking advantage of those bundles. You're right in Chesney and right next to the doctor's office, so you can make that trip over if you need to. What are your hours through the holiday?
Through the holiday, we're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday. We are only closed on Christmas. I think we have shortened hours on Christmas Eve, and then New Year's, we're closed on New Year's, and we have shortened hours on New Year's Eve. So.
You Save It Pharmacy, Peach Valley. The number is on your screen. We'll be sure to put it all at our website, yourcarolina.tv. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, Dr. Gregg.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.